Here's how I made the bodice of my thrifted House of the Dragon dress using this pattern from YS Patterns on Etsy. After cutting out the pattern, I clipped the pieces to the fabric and cut those out. Then using my dress form, I clipped the 6 pieces together, making sure I was working with the fabric inside out, so that when it's sewn, I could flip it right side out and hide the seams on the inside. But once those pieces were sewn together, I had to deal with this open seam along the top. Contrary to what I just said, this time you are going to clip and sew this pattern piece onto the outside of the bodice. Because once it's sewn on, it's going to work as an inner lining. You're going to flip it inside the dress and iron it down for a nice seamless finish along the top. Now for the off-the-shoulder sleeves. We are back to working inside out. I followed the directions to line up these 2 pieces and add clips where I'm going to sew. Once both lines are sewn, turn it right side out and iron it down, making sure that when we clip it onto the bodice, that this one visible seam is on the inside. To clip it onto the bodice, just line up the curved ends on the front and then also on the back. Here it is before it's sewn on, here is the finished bodice, and here is the finished thrifted House of the Dragon cosplay.